Good morning and welcome to New Mexico Rising, your go-to lifestyle show for everything happening right now across the state. I'm Kayla, and this week we've got this.
Our fans are pumped and ready. As you may know, soccer is the heartbeat of Brazil, and Fogo de Chão is bringing that energy in.
All that and more right here on New Mexico Rising.
Do you ever dream of uncovering lost treasure, exploring ancient tunnels, or even chasing down history's greatest mysteries? You know, Josh Gates lives that adventure for real. And he's back with brand new seasons of Expedition Unknown and Expedition Files on Discovery Channel. Fresh off a Daytime Emmy win, Josh's latest expeditions dig deeper than ever, from inside Egypt's Great Pyramid to tracking hidden treasures around the world. Josh, it's great to see you here.
Thanks for having me, man.
All right, I guess without giving out too much away or spoiling for everybody, what is one moment this season that you thought to yourself, I can't believe we're actually pulling this off?
I think it's our season premiere, which is this big 2-hour, 2-part special on the Great Pyramid of Giza. And look, this building, which is 4,500 years old, has always inspired conspiracy theories and mystery. And so we are going to crawl through every inch of the Great Pyramid, sections that are closed to the public. We're going to descend deep beneath the pyramid into the bedrock itself. And to be down there in those tunnels was just such an absolute, electric thrill. And to take our viewers with us, that's the moment where I was like, I can't believe we're doing this.
Fans love both Expedition Unknown and Expedition Files. Can you give us the elevator pitch? What is the biggest difference between the two shows and why people should be tuned in for both hours?
Sure. I mean, Expedition Unknown is our boots on the ground exploration adventure show. So we spend the whole hour, or in the season premiere, 2 hours, investigating far-flung mysteries around the world. That's where we're going to be crawling in tunnels, macheting through jungles, diving into the unknown. Expedition Files, we are able to tackle 3 stories per hour, and these are incredibly iconic mysteries. I serve as a kind of guide through those stories, taking our viewers into the past, meeting experts and authors and historians that have, revelations, breaking news about some of the most famous cases in history. So that's really kind of pulling open the adventure filing cabinet and looking into these really awesome stories. And Expedition Unknown invites you to literally get dirty and get out there in the world with us.
Josh Gates says, if you want to be a Bilbo Baggins and go on an adventure, pull a Nike and just do it. See, like I put 2.
Just do it.
Yeah, there you go. Josh Gates, I want to thank you for joining me today. If you are into real-world mysteries, big swings, and a host who actually gets dirt under his nails, watch Josh Gates on Discovery. New episodes of Expedition Unknown and Expedition Files on Wednesday nights. Check your local listings and stream full episodes at discovery.com. Thanks for hanging out with me, Josh.
Hey, all the best, man. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Many dads work hard to provide for their families, but sometimes that comes at the cost of missing important family moments. A new survey is taking a closer look at those challenges and what can be done to help. Joining us is Gregory Randolph with DECT. Thanks for being here.
Hey, thanks for having us on this morning, Aaron.
Tell us about the Dad Time Off initiative.
Dad Time Off is our company, DECT's Father's Day campaign. Rather than trying to sell something or get you to spend money with us, we're giving money away. And Dad Time Off is we're going to pay 100 dads $500 a piece to take the day off to spend with their kids and their families. And that's our Father's Day.
What did your survey reveal about the challenges working dads face today?
This campaign was born from the survey. We did a survey of American dads to find out what the status was of work-life balance, and found that kind of surprisingly, like 65% of dads said they missed a significant life event or kid event or something like that in the last year because of work. And more than that, like 54% said they missed that opportunity or that moment because they couldn't afford to take time off work financially. And 24% of them said they missed a birthday because they couldn't afford to take time off work. And that was, to us, like that was a call, and that's where the DTO came in, a little play on PTO. But Dad Time Off is us literally giving dads, 100 dads a full day off of work that's paid by us.
And are some dads feeling the financial squeeze more than others, whether it's blue-collar dads versus white-collar dads or younger dads versus older dads?
Yeah, we found that 10% more blue-collar dads were feeling this pressure than white-collar, which makes sense because a lot of times they're wage earners, are not salaried. So if they don't show up, they don't get paid. And then the younger generation, millennials, Gen Z, are feeling it even a little bit more profoundly. And I think that's largely due to getting started out, building a family in this time and establishing the foundation is it's a little harder when you're younger. And that was, also some interesting data that really made us want to do this.
And what kind of support do blue-collar dads need from their employers?
I think it really comes down to like letting your employees, encouraging your employees to be present for their families, to take those little times off, to be there for a football game or a piano recital or a play or whatever it is. And because, you'll never get that time back. And those are the moments that build strong family bonds and help, shore up the foundation. And that's really important, that the good employees that are loyal, that are well taken care of, that are happy and comfortable and confident in their family life are better employees. And we just leading by example. We're putting our money where our mouth is. It's not for us to tell people how to manage, but we are saying that this is an important thing. It's really important for our culture and our society that families are strong and healthy. And this is one way that we can, bring it all around and help us, as a country kind of get to that point.
Now, how exactly does the Dad Time Off campaign work, and who can be nominated?
It's super simple. All people need to do is go to our website, which is decked, decked.com. And on there, you'll see the Dad Time Off campaign. Click on there and you can nominate yourself if you're a dad. You can nominate your own dad or nominate a dad that that could really use a day off. And it's a quick, easy form. It's your name, your email, and your address, so we can follow up and notify the winners. And then a quick blurb that tells us why you or a dad should really, be considered as a winner of DTO, of Dad Time Off. It'll take a couple minutes. It's on our website, decked, decked.com or deck.com/DTO.
Perfect. So that's where people would go to learn more and submit for a nomination.
That's correct. All the information's on our website. It's right there on the homepage. Really easy to find. Just look for a picture of a dad and you'll find the button and click that and you'll be taken right to the entry. And it's easy. It's not like an SAT or anything, just a few little bits of information.
Gregory, thanks for joining us today.
All right. Thanks a bunch, Aaron. It's a pleasure being on. Appreciate it.
A great vacation often starts with a good plan. From staying organized to making travel easier on the whole family, a few simple tips can help take the stress out of summer trips. Joining us is lifestyle expert Kelsey Griffin. Thanks for being here.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So what's your top tip for planning time away from home this summer?
Yeah, so people usually think of travel just as vacations, but there are so many big life moments like a new job, relocation, maybe a home renovation, or even just a temporary work assignment that can take you away from home for weeks, sometimes even months. So that's why I love Wyndham Hotels and Resorts. They have an extended stay brand for all different types of travelers. So you can think brands like Hawthorne, Echo Suites, and Waterwalk. These are all designed for travelers who need more than just a place to sleep. Plus, with spacious suites with kitchens and really thoughtful amenities like on-site laundry, full gyms, and smart TVs, guests can really maintain their routines and just feel more at home while they're away. And right now, they're running a variety of offers that can help you save money on your next extended stay. You can check out all the details at wyndhamhotels.com/extended stay.
And how can travelers stay comfortable, organized, and refreshed during summer trips?
Yeah, so for me, I am always just trying to make travel feel less stressful. And it does really come down to those three things. So for comfort, I always make sure to dress in layers because planes, trains, cars, they're just never the temperature that you want them to be at. So layers makes that nice and easy. Organization is really what's going to save you the most stress. So something I always like to do is I actually keep a tech pouch and then also my toiletries bag just fully packed and ready to go at all times. So I have a set of cords, chargers, adapters, and then also my travel size toiletries stocked. So that way, anytime I'm getting ready to go on a trip, I know that I'm going to have my bare minimum absolute essentials with me and I don't have to stress about those. And then lastly, to feel refreshed on, a long travel day, I like to keep a few small items with me. So things like a face mist, a lip balm, maybe some gum, nothing too complicated or crazy, just some small things that'll really help you feel better after the end of, a long, annoying travel day.
So speaking of annoying, what are some easy ways to keep the trip fun and stress-free for families?
Yeah. So, traveling with your kids is always, it can be stressful. So going somewhere like Legoland, Florida is just so easy because it is built for families. They have over 50 rides, shows, attractions, plus a water park, sea life aquarium, and Peppa Pig theme park all in one place. They have their new Galactic Coaster, which is an indoor space-themed family coaster where kids can actually create and design their own spacecraft. And they also have their Lego Festival running July 20th through August 16th that has 5 different interactive zones that are packed with build challenges and live entertainment. They also have running June 11th through July 19th, the FIFA World Cup 2026 experience that lets kids meet Lego versions of soccer superstars like Messi and Ronaldo, and they can actually try to score against a life-size Lego figure. And also on July 4th, they have their Red, White, and Boom returning for America's 250th birthday, where they're going to have this really amazing fireworks show. So there's so many great things going on for the family all in one place. So you can go to legoland.com/Florida for more information.
That sounds very exciting. Where can viewers go for more information?
Yeah, so again, you can go to wyndhamhotels.com/extended stay and legoland.com for more information.
Kelsey, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Big sporting events have a way of bringing people together, and with the World Cup getting closer, a lot of Americans are already planning watch parties and summer gatherings with friends and family. From game day food to finding ways to save while entertaining, there's some interesting trends taking shape this year. So joining us today is Kristen Milliner, consumer trends expert with DoorDash. Welcome to the show, Kristen. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, a lot of people are hosting friends for big games. What are some easy ways to make the World Cup watch parties less stressful this summer?
Yes, the World Cup turns every match into a full-fledged event. So people who are planning these watch parties, they want to make sure it is a fun experience without having to spend all day preparing. So we are seeing people turn to things like easy group ordering to make sure everyone gets what they want, or ordering their last-minute essentials all on DoorDash to make it much more manageable. And DoorDash overall is helping fans prepare for what is going to be a summer of soccer as an official tournament supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026.
And everyone's looking for ways to stretch their budget right now. What are some of the biggest opportunities for people to save while they're entertaining this summer?
Yeah, between entertaining, traveling, shopping, hosting, those summer costs can really add up, especially as the World Cup kicks off, which is exactly why DoorDash is launching its annual Summer of Dash Pass campaign, which runs through July 22nd. What that means is that Dash Pass members through the DoorDash app, they are able to get those exclusive deals. There are things like BOGOs, there are free item offers, as well as discounts up to 25 to 50% off. And that'll be across meals, grocery, tech, and so much more. So there are so many opportunities to save.
And beyond the games themselves, what are some of the fan experiences and promotions tied to the World Cup that people should be knowing about?
Now, the World Cup is truly a moment. So DoorDash recently launched its first ever international campaign called Deliver Us to Football. And as part of that, it is bringing fans together and closer to the action. There are things like live watch parties happening, special events, as well as added perks in those major host cities. But even if you're not in one of those major cities, if you are a Dash Pass member and you place 4 orders by July 8th, you can be entered for a chance to win tickets for 2 to the World Cup final. So that is also another exciting perk happening.
And when you look at all these experiences and offers, what's the bigger goal behind bringing fans together around the tournament this summer?
At the end of the day, it's all about making it just easier and more convenient for people. So through DoorDash, you can quickly order everything that you need for the watch party. You can get the food, the groceries, you can get the alcohol, the dips, the spread, and even the decorations all in the same place. Plus, if you forget something, you don't have to run back to the store. You don't have to miss out on the action. You can also order that and get it delivered through DoorDash. So all of those essentials can happen in one place. And like we talked about, the summer savings and the Dash Pass deals are going to help people save money during what will be an exciting summer, but one that could be a little costly with all of that World Cup fun.
All right, where can our viewers go for more information and learn more about what's available this summer?
To learn more, you can head to DoorDash.com or download the DoorDash app for more on the summer savings, Dash Pass deals, and those World Cup experiences.
Kristen, I want to thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Every summer, we're flooded with advice about getting a summer body, but for a lot of people, that can feel more overwhelming than motivating. The good news is staying healthy doesn't have to mean spending hours in the gym or following the latest fad diet. Joining us today is celebrity fitness expert Stephanie Mansour, who's sharing some simple ways to feel your best this summer. Welcome to the show, Stephanie. How are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm great.
A lot of people want to feel healthier this time of year. What's a realistic place to start if you're trying to get in shape this summer?
Yeah, I like to focus on consistency, not intensity, and not even duration. So many of us are like, okay, I have to work out for 30 minutes or it doesn't count. No, I want you to scale back this summer. So I like you to start with a 5-minute daily stretch routine or a 5-minute strength training routine you can do in the morning, or even a quick walk around the block. And that's what Step It Up with Steph is all about, is helping people take small, manageable steps that build confidence, create momentum, and lead to lasting results, and lead to daily habits that you're excited about.
In the heat, it can make workouts and outdoor activities a little tougher. What are some simple ways to stay dry as the weather gets warmer?
Yeah, these days, even doing everyday activities can feel like a workout. So days like that call for sweat protection that can keep up. So say goodbye to annoying sweat stains and odor with the new Secret Clinical Antiperspirant that provides clinically proven 100-hour protection against 3 types of sweat: stress, heat, and activity. This triple-acting formula is great for intense sweating. It offers 3 times the protection compared to an ordinary antiperspirant, and it's perfect for staying active this summer.
When it comes to staying healthy, do you have a secret for supporting whole body health and wellness?
Yeah, Dan, I like to start by supporting digestive health and getting in fruits and vegetables, especially greens, into your daily diet. Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand, is making it easier with its new Super Greens line. Nature Made Super Greens are made with real greens, including spinach, kale, and broccoli, plus 12 key nutrients and digestive health ingredients added to support gut and whole body health. They're available in easy-to-take capsules in a powdered drink mix, which I love adding to my morning smoothies.
And you've helped a lot of people build sustainable routines. What's your personal go-to for staying active and motivated all summer long?
Yeah, I love 60-second daily routines and challenges. And that's why I created a daily 60-second challenge in my Step It Up with Steph app, which is so popular among my subscribers. All you need to do is something simple, like reaching your arms up in the air like this and breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, to really sync your mind with your body so that you feel like you are more mindful. You're starting your day off on a foot that's focused on you, something simple like the standing twist. And once you do these 60-second daily challenges with me, then you might want to move on and do a 5-minute workout, or maybe that'll motivate you to want to do 15 or 20 minutes and so on. So it really leads to this domino effect when you have someone like me motivating you and encouraging you every step of the way, and you don't even have to think about it. You can just click play and get going with your 60-second daily challenge.
And before we let you go, are there any simple wellness tips people can start using right now?
Yeah, a lot of people ask me about dieting over the summer, and I'm not a fan of dieting or restriction. Instead, I like people to add things in. So I have a super simple healthy eating plan that you can get for free over at stepitupwithsteph.com. You can also download my Step It Up with Steph app at stepitupwithsteph.com. And really, this is for people who are looking to reduce inflammation, help to improve weight loss, and help to feel less aches and daily pains by supporting their nutrition with healthier foods, cleaner foods, and really, again, those foods that we can add in. So, Dan, you can go to stepitupwithsteph.com for all of that information, and you can also get more information about everything we talked about today on tipsontv.com.
Steph, I really want to thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
For a lot of fans, the game is only part of the experience. The food, the atmosphere, and the people you're watching with can be just as important. As soccer's biggest tournament comes to the United States, we're getting a look at some of the traditions that make Brazilian soccer culture unique. So joining us is Nathalia Araujo, General Manager at Fogo de Chão. Welcome to the show, Nathalia. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so with the U.S. hosting soccer's biggest global tournament, what parts of Brazilian match day culture are starting to influence the fan experience here?
Oh yeah, our fans are pumped and ready. As you may know, soccer is the heartbeat of Brazil, and Fogo de Chão is bringing that energy in, bringing the great food, hospitality, and the togetherness.
And watching a match in Brazil seems as much about the gathering as it is the game. What makes that culture feel so social and so communal?
Of course, like you just mentioned, it's not about the game,
It's the environment of the game. It's the surroundings. It's bringing the community together, bringing friends, family, even strangers to enjoy together, like I said, with a great spread like this and enjoying amazing cocktails.
Fogo was also born in Brazil. How are you bringing that same energy to fans through food, hospitality, and some of your seasonal offerings?
Yes. So we are launching a new signature drink called our World Cup. There's no better way to enjoy and celebrate this great sporting event. Now, it is made with fresh fruits, strawberry, passion fruit, and also has a soccer ball made out of dragon fruit for you to enjoy. You can enjoy it as well at our watch parties. They're going to be hosted in June 13th, the 19th, and the 24th at all locations nationwide.
All right, where can people go if they'd like to learn more or experience it for themselves?
So our viewers can go to fogo.com to view their nearest location and become a Fogo's Reward member.
Nathalia, I want to thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Pleasure.
The way we shop keeps changing, but one company has been doing live shopping for decades. QVC is marking its 40th anniversary with special events, exclusive deals, and new content designed for today's shoppers. Joining us are John Battagliese and Kim Gravel. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Kim, what does QVC's 40th anniversary mean to you, and why is this such a milestone for the company?
Well, for me personally, it is such a great celebration because QVC, as an entrepreneur, I launched my brands 10 years ago here at the Q, and now to celebrate 40 years with this place that really changed my life as an entrepreneur is just such an amazing thing because QVC is a leader in live social shopping, and now we're the #1 TikTok shop.
Yeah.
On TikTok. And so it's like, wow, we're not only celebrating the 40 years that we have spent doing this thing, now we are going into the future and the #1 TikTok shop, they're doing it now in a new generation. So it's just, it's a full circle moment for me. And it's such a pleasure, honor, and I'm so grateful to be able to celebrate these 40 years with the Q.
That's incredible. Congratulations, Kim. So
Thank you.
what are some of must-have summer products people should be looking for across home, beauty, culinary, decor, and footwear?
I mean, we've got everything you need and some. And when we talk about, that June 17th date on our TikTok shop, we have an exclusive launch that's super exciting from Dyson. We have their travel supersonic hair dryer. And we've got a lot of those names that you wait for, as well as some you may not know. But this one, great price. Yep. Added bundle of accessories you're not going to find anywhere else. So keep that in mind when you're shopping. But we have your tried and true favorites when it comes to philosophy, that shower gel that everyone loves. But at QVC, exclusive scents, exclusive pack-ups where you get 5, great beauty, and it goes on and on.
Well, and you're not only getting great brands that you love, you're also getting new brands that are coming into the marketplace, or brands that are exclusive to QVC. Like, for instance, my new brand, Love Who You Are. That is a beauty brand that launched a little over a year and a half, 2 years ago. And, on that day, you're going to get a set of 2 lip glosses at a great screaming deal. And also our Quenched Body Cream, which is like a game changer for your skin. And
she has been clinging to this all day.
Cannot scream out loud about this enough. It is the Bissell Little Green. It's like a mini steam cleaner for your carpets. Y'all, I live with 2 teenage boys and a husband. That's 3 kids total. Just kidding. And my carpets are dirty. It's this little portable thing. You know what I'm saying? We're bringing you deals, but also we're building a community. Well, we've built a community. We want to build more of a community with the future generations. So got to join us for the June 17th TikTok Super Brand Day.
It's fun to say, too.
I know. Super Brand Day. Super Brand Day.
Definitely. So, John, how is QVC evolving to connect with the new generation of shoppers? And tell us about how the new podcast and talk show you're bringing to QVC Plus and HSN Plus.
Well, I think the next generation of shoppers really is where I live. Is me. I am that next generation. I grew up staying up way past my bedtime, falling in love with QVC because of the community, right? I wasn't shopping at 6 or 12 when I watched Joan Rivers, but I loved the stories. I tried. I picked up the phone and tried. No one was taking my non-existent credit card. But I really just fell in love with that. And so I have a podcast coming out called Carte Blanche, and that is like a talk show where I'm interviewing my friends from the entertainment industry, actors, influencers, singers, all of your favorites from social media. And we're talking about, our daily lives, but just in a new format where it's maybe not a quick sell that you saw while you were watching TV, but we're going into stories, and throughout the show, I'll be recommending products that I love, like your best friend over drinks, right? Where it becomes that new kind of vibe for QVC, but at the heart of it, it's the same story.
DNA. It's the same thing we do.
And that launches on June 16th. So very exciting week as we talk about the 40th anniversary month. You watch that on June 16th, and then June 17th, go to TikTok and shop with us for 8 hours. But if you are on TikTok, we are live there every single day. You just go to that QVC TikTok shop.
That sounds great. How can people tune into the live stream and shop these deals for themselves?
So you'll tune in by going to our QVC TikTok shop. We are live there every single day, but on June 17th, we're there for 8 hours. You can also watch us and the podcast, as well as Kim's full channel, her show as well, on QVC Plus, HSM Plus, which is an app you can find downloaded on most of your smart TVs, or you go to QVCplus.com to search any of that. And you can watch not only the live broadcast there, but on your traditional television. We are there 24/7, ready to hang out with you at a moment's notice.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here today, John and Kim.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for spending time with us.
Summer is here, and for a lot of us, that means travel plans, family gatherings, and spending more time outdoors. Joining us with some ideas to help make the most of the season is trends analyst Meaghan B Murphy. Welcome, Meaghan.
Yay, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. So, for families planning a road trip, a quick getaway, or a longer vacation, what tips do you have?
So a little planning goes a long way, and where you stay matters. And Wyndham Hotels and Resorts really have the perfect property for every, travel personality. So if you're somebody who needs something that's convenient and affordable and comfortable, you've got Days Inn, you've got Lake Quinta, you've got Super 8. If you're planning a special getaway, you want something a little bit more elevated, you've got the Wyndham Grand properties, and you can earn up to 2 free nights through the Wyndham Rewards program. It's free to join, and all of the info is at wyndhamhotels.com.
Okay, perfect. And what are some simple ways to make summer entertaining easier and more memorable?
Keep it simple. I love a backyard gathering with friends and family. You've got the grill going, the dog barking, kids laughing and playing. And the sip of the summer is Red Diamond Iced Tea. They're celebrating 120 years as a family-owned and operated business, which I absolutely love. And they're known for their freshness. So it's simply brewed 3 ingredients. You're talking water, you're talking tea, and you're talking sugar or no sugar. It's kept in the refrigerated section of the grocery store because unlike some teas that can sit unrefrigerated on a shelf, there's no additives, there's no preservatives, just 3 simple ingredients. You've got your sweet tea, your unsweet tea, and your extra sweet tea. And my kids love that one the best.
That's great. I love a glass of sweet tea for the summertime. So when it comes to summer style, what are some of the favorite fashion essentials this summer?
I think a really great style shortcut is just throw on a dress. It's an instant outfit. And Old Navy crushed it this season. The dresses are so phenomenal. Lots and lots of different styles and fabrics and colors with all kinds of great details like smocking, like embroidery, like pockets. Everybody loves pockets. And these are in a wide range of styles and sizes for every body type. What I love most about Old Navy is that the price is nice. You're getting a really great trendy dress for a very affordable price.
That's awesome. So where can our viewers go for more information?
You go to meaghanbmurphy.com or shop my Instagram at The Yay List.
And thank you so much for being here today, Meaghan.
Thanks for having me.
And that's going to do it for this week's episode of New Mexico Rising. Thanks so much for being here with us today. Be sure to check out our website at newmexicorising.com, follow us on social media at New Mexico Rising, and head over to YouTube at NM Rising to catch anything you might have missed. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next week on New Mexico Rising.